Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I'm going to try this fancier, more complicated setup for better picture quality and better audio quality, because I don't know if you noticed the past two videos just aggravate the hell out of me. I don't even know why I uploaded them. But don't worry about that. Worry about this. I went up to the Arcade Legacy. I had ordered something on Amazon. Actually, the secretary ordered it on Amazon. I was surprised to see when it came in the mail because I didn't think she really ordered it. I was just talking about wanting it. But don't worry about none of that. Like, fucking, what the fuck are you looking at? So first up, I might as well show you the one thing I happened to pick up from Goodwill this week. And that is A Time to Kill. Fucking just work. A Time to Kill with Matthew McConaughey, Sandra Bullock, and Samuel L. Jackson. Now, I haven't seen this movie in a really long time, and when I bought it on DVD, there was something wrong with the DVD. I'd never actually watched this movie from beginning to end. I've seen bits and pieces of it on TV. Like I said, there was something wrong with my DVD copy where for some reason, there was no scratches on it, but it always felt like it started in the middle of the movie, like there was no opening credits or anything like that. So, I figure, what the hell, it's time for a revisit. Maybe I'll review it, maybe I won't. You never know. You never do know. I hate everything about this. Can you hear me all right? Jesus. So yeah, we went against our better judgment, or at least the secretary did, because I was telling her about this movie that I remember renting in 1992 from Blockbuster. It had a cartoon dog on it, and it was in the horror section. So I figured, this maybe this is a fun time for the whole family. So I had my mom rent Evil Toons. Turns out it's just a evil cartoon dog running around a sorority full of half-naked and sometimes full-naked chicks. And here I am, 9 years old, watching this fucking movie with my mother. Well, I mean, like, actually, she had the cover of the movie. I just remember this is how I watched the movie, and every once in a while I'd get to see, and I'd have to cover my eyes right back up. But don't worry about that, all right? Don't worry about that. Worry about the fact that I have Evil Toons now, and maybe we'll either sit down and review it, or I was thinking, let me know in the comments, I mean, if you actually watch this channel, would you rather see a live, or not necessarily a live reaction, but just me record myself watching this movie? I feel like this is going to be a fun time. I really do. I really do. If you haven't seen this movie, don't ask me. I don't remember it. All I remember are boobs and a cartoon dog. But I couldn't see the boobs. So naturally, with it being Sunday, well, it's Sunday now. I don't know what day it is while you're actually watching this, but I go up to Arcade Legacy to get my weekly shit that I had piled up over the past week, and I stumbled across this while I was there. I've never heard of this. It's called Death Watch. Stars Harvey Keitel. It's got wonderful reviews, and I've never heard of it. And one of the reviews even says, how have I never heard of this movie? And it's about a dystopian future where pretty much, I guess, everybody's sick, or nobody gets sick. Nobody gets sick in the future. Okay, that's what it is. It's the future, and nobody gets sick. But there's a terminally ill woman, and she's like the only one. So Harvey Keitel has a camera implanted in his eyes or something like that, and he produces her television show, following around, waiting for her to die, I guess. I don't know, but that's kind of what the gist of, from what I read. It sounded interesting enough, and it, has a 6.7, and a 6.7 for a movie from 1980 might as well be a 10 out of 10 nowadays, you know what I mean? Anyway, so Death Watch. Have any of you seen this movie? I mean, I know I enjoy Harvey Keitel, and this is one of his earlier films. Unbeknownst to me, he happened to have My Bloody Valentine special collector's edition, and it even comes, just past the holiday. If only I would have got this so I could have reviewed it on Valentine's Day. Actually, that's not true. I actually went and saw this in the theater on Valentine's Day and was going to review it, but it was completely cut down to shit, and it was cold outside, and there were several other reasons why we didn't pop out a review for this. But there's always next year. Here's something. Here's a little something I forgot to show you last week. It totally slipped my mind. When I was coming back from buying The Last House on the Left and the Phantasm set, I stopped at Walmart of all places, because you know how I feel about Walmart. And I went back, and there wasn't a damn thing back in the movie collectible section. It was picked clean. But then I noticed something over in the corner, like it had fallen behind a shelf. And god damn it if it wasn't The Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, that's not right. And if damn it if it wasn't the Friday the 13th final chapter NECA that I needed. And now I have it. So now I just got to get Roy, possibly Sackhead Jason, maybe Pamela. I don't know. I need all of them. Every single one of them. Let's open it up. Look how wonderful he looks. Okay? He doesn't look much different. I don't know if you can see him back there, but he's right there. Can you see him? That's the original NECA Jason from the final chapter. But he didn't come in a fancy box like this with the VHS artwork on it. He came in just a regular old, you know, they're not even called clamshells. They're just action figure packaging. But, you know, I got this fancy box now, and it'll go back here somewhere, and y'all can stare at it from a distance. Anyway, here's a hint into what the next item is. Does that help? Because this came with the next item. Now, they're not official size or anything, but I'm sure I could find a frame to put those in. But I didn't hop on it when it came out, but I got it now. I paid a pretty penny for it, but something about this box. Like I said, this isn't Shout Factory. I can't remember who released this. I'd look, but you know, I ain't got that kind of time. What I can tell you is I absolutely love this cover. I mean, this was almost worth the purchase price. But yeah, I adore the first one as much as you can adore a fucking movie about this subject matter. But this is one that I really enjoy the remake, and I actually can't wait to, you know, revisit this and revisit the remake. And now I know a lot of people are like, well, you just did The Last House on the Left. You can't just keep talking about these types of movies. Actually, I can do whatever I want. It's my fucking channel. But, yeah, I picked up the I Spit on Your Grave box set. Now, I have heard nothing but horrible things about Deja Vu. But that's beside the point, because this has a fancy documentary. And, you know, if it comes with I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is I finally got it. Even though somebody was supposedly going to send me the regular old Blu-ray copy, but then they changed their mind because they figured they'd keep it for themselves or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, beside the point. It's all beside the point. I got nothing. Does this look all right? Like, I feel like every time I try to use a different camera or better audio, something gets fucked up and then fucks me over. Like, you would believe how long it took me to do that Last House on the Left remake review. 3 days. 3 days for something that normally, if I just use my damn phone and don't worry about the audio, I can have it done in 30 seconds. But anyway, I, you know, figure I owe it to y'all, especially the patrons that keep donating to my channel, that I gotta try to get a little bit better quality here and there. And, you know, if I can do anything with the, I don't know, I'm doing the best I can. I don't know how to work none of this fucking shit, okay? I'm just winging it. Every time I do something, I'm winging it. I have no technical skills to speak of. So if this was good enough for you, at least like the son of a bitch. Comment, let me know what you think about these things. And if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. But more than anything, I need y'all to spread the word about Drewski, because I need people to start watching these videos. You know, because one of these days I'll get, like I said, I'm gonna get good at it. I swear to God, I'll get good eventually. Just gotta give me some time. 3 years is not nearly long enough to get good at anything. Anyway, there's also a Patreon link that you can help me fund some of the shit I don't need. If you were to be so generous, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, aside from that,